It should be on air.
Now it says live. Okay.
Yeah.
We should be live right now then. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay. Let's wait for people to come, I guess. I know there's at least one person watching right now.
That's really awesome.
That's 0. But I don't know.
Cool. So, Lisbeth, do you have any idea how you can like see
I have
if there's
what?
people? Do you have any idea how you can see if there are people?
Well, it says 0 viewers, but when the HPA does their live streams, like,
Oh yeah,
Like,
there's
they
always
always-
the
oh.
lag, of course.
yeah, it's
Okay, we
it's
should
always
probably
super difficult to know.
and Tumblr and stuff that things are happening right now, and Facebook it, because Facebook is still a thing.
Oh yes.
Okay, cool. This is pretty weird, guys. I've never done this before.
Luckily, no one's watching it.
Okay, so we'll take like 5 minutes or so to see if there's any people and to
Yeah, I'll
like
do
promote
some,
it on all our social media.
Yeah.
And then we'll start like giving real information. In the meantime, how's everybody doing? Also, I'll send Roland a link to join the Hangout right now.
We have 4 viewers, it says.
Cool. Hello, 4 people.
If you're viewing, let us know. Like, tweet us.
Oh, we should have like a hashtag, guys.
Oh, a hashtag. That sounds
Or
amazing.
just like @reply us on Twitter, because I don't think we have enough people to make a hashtag.
No.
Probably not.
Just @reply us then. It's Dutch Belge HVA. Wait, I'll just put it in my lower third, and you can just forward your tweets to us there. Dutch HVA. So, cool. That should be here now. Well, that's too long. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where you all should send your tweets if you want to. Oh, look, we have an ad thingy. That's awesome.
Yay.
You can of course also try to send out, but I'm not sure if they'll get here in time.
True. But
Oh,
Twitter is
yeah.
like, Twitter is
Yeah,
like,
cool. We should use Owl Post. That would be the best.
But sending those poor owls out in the rain.
Promised in the stream. Okay. Well, I have to answer something. Through this link. Okay. Cool. So, I think we can, like... Okay, Roland is coming on the live stream right now. And I think once he is here, we can, like, start.
yeah,
Yeah.
With all the info.
introductions.
And introductions, yes. Introductions are important.
Schedule.
I mean, you can tell who we are from the lower thirds, but... Cool! Hey! Hello!
Hello. Let me turn off the stream.
Oh, yeah, so it's not double.
Here we go.
Okay, awesome. So, should we start by doing introduction?
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go first, if that's okay. So I think we should all say like your name, your country, or like chapter, your fandom, like your favorite fandom, and your favorite book, because this is about books after all. Oh, and if it's Harry Potter, specify which Harry Potter. Cool. So, my name is Hilde. I am from the Netherlands and a chapter organizer of the Dutch and Belgian HPA. I am in some fandoms. This weekend, I joined the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt fandom. Also, I'm like, obviously, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. What else? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So that's basically it. And then, favorite book, I have to say Harry Potter, and I should specify for Deathly Hallows. Okay, who's next?
Who
Lisbeth.
wants to go?
I'll go. I'm Lisbeth. I'm also from the Dutch and Belgian HPA chapter organizer. I'm from Belgium. I'm currently in the US. I'm coming back next week. Yay! And I'm in a lot of fandoms. Wow. Harry Potter, Doctor Who, Parks and Rec. Very recently, it's awesome. Hunger Games. Lots of things I'm forgetting now. And my favorite book is Harry: A History by Melissa Anelli.
I knew it. I so knew it. That's why I didn't say it, so you could say it.
Good choice.
Okay, Miri.
Yeah, sure. I'm Miri. I'm from Germany. So as you can guess, I'm part of the HPA Germany, and I'm part of the organizing team. And yeah, I'm part of a lot of fandoms too. Like you might be able to see, I'm part of the Lizzie Bennett's Diary, and it's amazing. And like lots of other things, Harry Potter, of course, and lots of books actually. Like I really, really enjoy reading books. So my favorite book besides Harry Potter would probably be Inkard by Cornelia Funke, which is a German book, but it's been
That's so cool. That's so cool to hear like about a German book that is probably not on most people's like reading list in our chapter. But it's so cool because I know that I had a bunch of Dutch books that were like almost as important to me as Harry Potter was. So it's cool that you have German books too.
Yeah, a lot of children's books.
Wait,
were
they're
by-
German writers? Wow.
What?
No, never mind. I'm being sarcastic. Don't mind me.
It's your turn to introduce yourself, Odin.
Well, I'm sarcastic. No, I'm. I don't have a lower half. Oh, I'll do it
Oh,
later.
you want a lower third?
Yeah,
I can walk
yeah.
you through it if you want to.
But
You go to the Google Toolbox and you'll figure it
it's
out.
easier to introduce myself if people can just read my name. But my name is Roland. I'm not part of the HPA as of right now, but I'm part of.
You remember, right?
I don't, not officially, I think.
Dude.
Like I never actually signed up to anything. But anyway, I'm one of the admins of the Dutch and Belgian Nerdfighter community Facebook group, and basically I am one of the organizers of big events within the community. And throughout the years, I've been working with the Dutch and Belgian HVA and also the German HVA actually to help them in their quest to increase awesome.
And decrease suck.
Yeah, and decrease world suck because, well, that's what we do. And my favorite book, I'd say, is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, first book, because that book, well, it's just, I don't know. It's the first book where I thought after I read it, I want to read it again, and that never happens to me. So, yeah. But all right, the fandoms. I'm not actually in any fandom specifically. Like I'm not active in any fandoms, but I mean,
other than Nerdfighters.
well, if Nerdfighters can be described as a fandom.
It's like a fan community, kind of.
It's kind of a fan community, but not really.
Also not really. But you
Yeah.
know, let's say it
I don't know.
counts.
You could describe it as a fan community, yeah. But if I would be in any fandoms, it would be Harry Potter and maybe Sherlock.
Oh, I
But
forgot about Sherlock.
but yeah, that's who I am and what I do. So
Okay, I think that now we can officially start the whole thing. If anybody else wants to join and like come be on the live stream, you're totally welcome to. Just let us know, and we'll send you the link to join. And it's gonna be awesome. So like, you don't have to. I don't know. You don't have to be like super involved with the HPA or anything. You can just be like shy or like otherwise just a regular member. Or not even a member. Roland isn't even a member, so anybody can join. You can totally
I've
do it.
probably been more active than most members. So.
Probably. You're like an honorary member.
Yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
not really. Okay. Mom, you're on a live stream. I don't think she knows that.
Does she even know what it is?
Cameo. So now I think we should officially start. Mom. Seriously. Okay. I should have warned people, I guess, in this house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I should have a door to my room, maybe. That could have helped. Cool. So now we should start with the information that you're maybe here for. Okay. Lisbeth, do you want to start, or should I?
You can start.
I'll start. It's okay. Okay. So basically, April 2nd, which is like a couple days from now, Accio Books will officially launch. And Accio Books is an annual campaign that the HPA does in which they collect books which they give to people in need. Now, usually, in all the years prior to this year, there has been like a main recipient in the US. But this year, there's going to be two, and one of them is going to be right here in the Netherlands. So we need to show everybody that, you know, that we're happy that they're doing that in our country, and that we're a super kick-ass chapter. So we want to like get as many books as possible. And actually, it hasn't officially started yet. We have already, I think, as of today, like 70 books or something. And we have some cool ideas or like some cool ways for you to help if you want to, which would be great.
And also, just to mention that like last year they had like over 53,000 books.
Yeah.
So we want to do very well.
Yeah.
So at least 54,000.
No,
Europe only.
We set a very like conservative goal for our chapter, which is 1,000 books.
Yeah, like the 53,000 is like the whole HPA, like all the chapters, everything together.
Okay.
So that would be like ideally we would want like at least half of it for borderline books. But like still most chapters are in the US.
Yeah.
Okay. Send somebody the link. We might have somebody else coming on in a few minutes. So that's cool. Anyway, so Accio Books. And the organization in the Netherlands, the Dutch recipient, is going to be Borderline Books, which is an amazing organization. Like, I've read so many cool things about them, and I love them already. The thing is that they accept books in any language, which is great in Europe, because otherwise it would just be a chapters thing, but now it's like a Europe-wide thing. Like, anybody can send like any language of books. Or even no language, like picture books. I don't know.
Yeah, children's books. Could you explain like Borderline Books how they started?
Oh yeah, I can totally do that. Or you can do it if you want to. I don't wanna like. I think you should do that, Lisbeth. You know that stuff better than I do.
Well, there was this lady. She was living in the Netherlands, but she's from the UK. And she was just thinking that there are so many organizations that send books over to Africa and other third world countries. But then she was saying, like, just one street further away, there are some immigrants living there, and they don't have that much money, and they can't buy books. So why don't we give books to people in our countries that have financial struggles, or are immigrants or refugees? And she started asking, like, publishers and bookstores for their leftover books, and that's really how they started. And now they have one. So they have one in Leiden, Borderline Books, and they have one in the UK.
And the cool thing is, like, there has been, like, in the last couple of weeks, I don't know if you have heard about it or not, but the HPI did, like, a fundraiser to, like, finance this whole campaign. And one of the stretch goals was that if we got to, I think it was $50,000, there would be a third, like, operating library, and I will get to what that is a little bit later on. But that is going to be at the like, English branch of Borderline Books. Does anybody have sound problems?
No.
Maybe it's me. So yes, but Borderline Books gets books from, like, donors like us, but also from a lot of publishers, because I don't know if you know what happens to saves those books from being pulped and gives them to people who need them. For instance, people in, like, immigration centers or shelters or, like, schools or whatever, like, all kinds of people in need. So it's a great organization, and we want to help them get as many books as possible. So, to do that, or, like, to get them a lot of books, the idea is always, like, to, like, organize a book drive, because we have a chapter that stretches out over 2 entire countries, and also, like, we do a lot of stuff with HBA Germany too, so that's like a third country added there. We thought it would be kind of impossible to do, like, a central book drive. So instead, what we want to do is hand you the tools, like, all our members and everybody who's interested, to give you, like, the resources to set up a small, like, book drop-off point in, like, a local store or at your school or in your classroom or at your library, like, anywhere. So we built, or, like, created toolkits, or, like, an Accio book kit on how you can do that, and it includes, like, a 7-step plan on how to do that. It gives you resources on how to contact businesses and, like, tips on how to get your books to the right place. It also has, like, posters and promotional material you can use. It has sample emails to send to, like, anybody you want to partner with, or to send to your friends and family. So, if you want to, you can use those. They are almost available. I'm going to make them live on our website right now, if I can. So while I do that, can somebody take over the talking for a bit?
Yeah, sure. So, as Hilda said, we made these toolkits, and we hope that, like, all of you get a lot of ideas from them, and start your own small book drive. It doesn't have to be. It's not a lot of work. It's just you just basically take a box and go to a place and ask someone, "Can I put in here?" It can be a library, a bookshop, your work or school, or just like a supermarket. Like, why wouldn't they be happy to help? But we have the resources together, that so that you know how to organize it. So we hope you all join, and if we can have, like, little drop-off points, book drives, we can put them on our website, the addresses, so other people can also just um, look look through the list, and bring their books to the nearest bookstore. So,
Okay, so and if you want to just donate your books, those book drives are very helpful to you as well, for like those drop-off points. Because we will, like Lisbeth said, we will have a page on our website with all the locations. So that could be very helpful for you too. And also, if you have a different idea to like get books together, there are so many ways in which you like can do that. For instance, we have this little like market / like charity shop thingy in our town, or like in my town, which I do like every year. And all the stuff that doesn't get sold, because like people donate their stuff that gets sold, and the money goes to like our local choir and stuff like that. And so everything that doesn't get sold gets like given away to charities and stuff. So I contacted the people who organize that market, because I live in the kind of town where everybody knows everybody, and so I got to like pick up all the books that were not sold today. So that gave us like a head start of like 70 or 80 books. So if you have something like that in your town, or like go to like maybe your bookshop that like ask what they do with books that don't get sold, and see if you can get some cool books together. And also, just a very effective way is to just ask all your friends and family. Like, I have become a very annoying person in the last couple of weeks, and I have been asking literally everybody I know if they have books for me.
But you will see that, like, if you just ask anyone, like, do you have some books lying around that you don't need anymore? Like almost like 90% will say, like, yeah, sure, I have some books.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be like a huge box of books. Even if they have just 1 or 2 books, like that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I experienced last year too with our Accio Book campaign. Just posted a thing on Facebook telling every one of my Facebook friends what exactly I needed, and we donated them to school libraries, so they needed to be for appropriate for of the children. So I just posted that and got a lot of responses. So if you've got the time, maybe pick up some books, just post it on any of your social medias, and I'm sure some friends will join in.
Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe you can tell what your chapter is doing for Accio Books this year.
Yeah, sure. Well, like one part will be joining you in collecting books for borderline books. So if you are in Germany and you want to participate in this, but think that shipping might be too much for you, you can just contact us. That's hpagermany@gmail.com. Send us an email, and we'll answer with an address in Germany where you can send books to, so that we will collect them all and then bring them over to the Netherlands somehow. We are, yes?
Yeah, it's so awesome that you're going to like help with the European chapter, because, or like the European thing, because it's so hard to get books like from a whole different country.
Yeah,
but you saying that reminded me that I haven't explained the operating library yet, because you guys, or like at least 1 or 2 of you, I think, are coming to it, and the details are not like super clear yet. We don't know exactly when it will be, but it will probably be in like August or September, in Leiden, the Netherlands, which is in South Holland, the province of South Holland. And what it is, like, you might have heard of the operating library as a book swap. Like, we sometimes do that at like chapters events, and the HPA does it at like conventions like LeakyCon and like all kinds of cons and events that they have. But then it's like a book swap. You bring a book and you get a different one back. But this kind of operating library is a special one, and it's more like a book giveaway. It's like a day we organize, and where we invite, or like maybe at a school or like at an organization, and we invite a bunch of people who could really use books, and it will be like a giant bookstore, but all the books are free. And there will be like activities going on. Like we might be playing Quidditch. We might be doing like wizarding duels. There might be reading to kids. We'll just help people pick out their books, and maybe a crafting table. Like there will be all kinds of awesome going on. Maybe music. Who knows? But that's going to be taking place as kind of the celebration of reading and the celebration of Accio Books, and kind of closes off this campaign because it officially runs until like June 2nd. But that will be like the big finale of it all. And I'm really looking forward to that. We have been talking to the people of Borderline about that. They're going to help us organize it. So it's going to be great. I'm very excited, can you tell?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Does anybody else, like, I almost have this website set up. Really, I should have prepared this much better than I have. But hey.
Shall
You
we
only had a week, so.
explain how to do the book drive in more detail when you add it to the website?
Sorry, what?
Shall we explain how to organize the book drive more in detail?
Yes.
While you.
Okay, but maybe we should wait 1 second to do that so people can read along in their book drive kit.
Yeah.
In a second.
While you do that, should I maybe talk about our other Accio Book campaign that we're doing?
That would be awesome. I know you're doing like a wool supply thing as well.
Yeah. Well, in Germany it's a bit different with books because we have certain laws that well, it's basically every German book has the same price in every German store, and so it's very, very complicated to get like cheap books, but it's also very well organized so that a lot of schools and a lot of organizations have already their own libraries. And as we really find an organization partner with this year, we partner with a refugee home instead, and we are not going to collect books because, well, obviously there are a lot of people from different countries that speak different languages. We don't know, if everyone can already read different languages. We don't know how old the kids are going to be that they read already at all. So we are going to do something else to support education in general. We are going to collect school supplies. Anything like textbooks, notepads, just pencils, glue, everything you can think of that could make your life a bit easier, because it's really hard for those families who come here as refugees to get settled already, and then to spend a lot of money on school supplies is always really hard when you've got other things like food to think of and so we are going to collect school supplies this year, and it's going to a refugee home in Hamburg, which is the very north of.
Yeah, so the German chapter is going to collect school supplies and stuff. So if anybody has school supplies and wants to send them to Germany,
please do.
You can totally do that. Yeah, it might be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure it's doable. I think somebody just joined the Hangout.
Yeah, Jacoba joined, one of our members. You can introduce yourself if you want. Hi. Jacoba?
I can only see a picture. I don't know what it's like for you guys.
Yeah, the video's not working, only the mic. Wow, I don't know if it's working.
Okay.
So the school supply thing is really such an awesome way to also do something about literacy. Because you have the whole German language problem in.
Okay, I think it's on the website now. I don't know if you guys know, but we do have a website.
We have a new website.
It's pretty new. It's pretty recent. Lisbeth, can you like put it in your lower third what the link is?
Yes.
Because I have our Twitter and both don't fit together. So it's DutchandBelgianHPA.org, and it has a couple of tabs at the top of the page. And if you want to see the Accio Books kit, you should click on the one that says resources. And it seems to work. So there's two versions. There's an English version and a Dutch version. So that also means that there are, like, the sample letters are either in English or in Dutch. And the posters are in both languages too. So I guess we could start doing this step thing, or like explain how the kit kind of works. So if you guys want to open it, whichever language you prefer. Or are you on the website, by the way? I should make sure it's working first.
I just downloaded it and it seems to be working.
It's working?
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. I'll open the English version just so I don't start speaking other languages all of a sudden. That has happened a couple of times today already. Lisbeth, have you muted yourself? Why? Let me know why. Okay. Cool, so if everybody has opened that, we can kind of go through it if you want. We're not going to go through the whole thing because you can read for yourself.
Would be kind of counterproductive.
Yeah, it would defeat the whole purpose of the thing. But just to kind of see if anybody has any questions, really. Okay.
Is this her explaining?
What?
Nobody
Wait a
can
second.
start.
Oh, you're unmuted. Awesome. Can you start by doing the step C? Because I've been talking for way too long.
Oh,
Tired,
you want to?
tired of my own voice.
No. Oh no. See, now I'm too late.
What?
So, step 1 is fill in our survey. So we made a kind of Google form where you can let us know if you're doing a book drive, where you will, like how the books will get to the right place. Like there are some options that we just know how the books will get there, so you can either send them to LED and to Borderline Books. You can meet up with us. You can drop them off. You can drop them off at our places. So we will contact you depending on what you fill in the survey. And also, if you fill in the address of the drop-off point, the book drive you're starting, we can put that address on our website. So that's the first step, like more like the logistics survey. And then the second step is just finding a box, preferably a big box, just any box. And if you want, you can decorate it. You have to put like Accio Books on it, but you can make it pretty. You can just make sure that people will see it. And then you find a place where you would want to do your book drive, and it's easier if you already know someone. Like if one of your friends or your parents is a teacher or works in a shop, or you know someone somewhere, it's easier if you have some connections. But you can also just like decide on a place to go, like a library, a school, a supermarket, any shop, any bookshop. You can go there, and we have some information on how to approach people. We have some tips on how to ask them, how to go about and just start partnering with this place you're interested in. And that you can all find in the document.
Yeah, there's a whole like toolkit, like the first toolkit I think, is all about how to contact organizations.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's just also very interesting for anything else you would ever do, just how to professionally approach like something like that. Very interesting.
And I would definitely recommend, if you know any teachers at all, like I contacted a bunch of teachers that I just like know as people and not as teachers. So now there are going to probably be like book drives on schools I didn't even go to. So don't like hesitate to do that. And like books or like partnering with schools is great because then your audience is kids, so you will get a bunch of kids' books. And I mean, we take any age range, but I think the biggest need is for children's books. So I definitely recommend speaking with all your teacher friends. Okay. So then we have, like, now that you have like a book drive set up, like a drop-off location set up, you should like promote it, which would be like, that would be a nice thing to do, because then people will actually know what you're doing and how they can help. So there are in the toolkit included a bunch of posters that you can just print. You can print them any size up to A3 if you have that big of a printer. Um, and but you can also totally make your own. Like that's awesome too. So that's basically step 5. Step order of teammates, I guess. Oh no, that was step Goblet of Fire. Okay, now to step 5. Or like you can do this from the start. Yes. Ask as many people as you know. We've already said this, probably. But like if you like just your friends or your neighbors or anybody, like whenever somebody says something closely, like something even vaguely related to books, just tell them, I want your books. Because I have been really, really obnoxious about working it into conversation. But you don't have to do that. But you could if you wanted to. Like just ask as many people as you can, because the more people, the more books is the algorithm. Okay, Lisa, what was 6?
6 is checking back on your donation box. Take the books home. So just during so you have to let them know how long you will put the box there. So the actual Accio Books is from the 2nd of April until the 2nd of June. But if you, for one reason or another, just want to do it for 1 month or less or more, just let them know and check back on your books. And take them home. And also don't forget to thank them. Thank the people again and again, because that's really important.
Yes, because they're awesome.
Yeah.
So bring something to take back your books, because that's a mistake I made last year. I thought it's just a box. There won't be that many books. Yeah, I had a problem with that, because there were so many books in that box that I couldn't even bring them to the car without going like 3 times. So bring something to take your books in.
Yeah, I wanna talk about that too, because check if you like take like a suitcase or anything. Check that if it's working and like the wheels are not off or something, because that's gonna be a pain. Like books are very heavy. Just that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are, and then your book drive is basically complete.
Yay!
That's everything there is to it, guys.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's really like you can do it. You can do it.
Yes, it's gonna be so cool. So cool if there are going to be like drop-off places all around Belgium and the Netherlands. Like there will be at least like 3 in my neighborhood, but that's not helpful to a lot of people. So
And we can add, if you have book drive points in Germany too, we can add them to our list on our website.
Yeah, sure. Like, we don't know yet. We're probably just all going to collect them at my house.
yeah, we'll just include like your email so people can.
Yeah, awesome.
Because we're not going to publish your address.
Thank you.
That would be dangerous.
Yeah,
So I think we've gotten through most of the information. Now it is time for your questions, if you have any.
Also, keep watching because we'll have a special guest later on.
What? Sorry?
Keep watching because we have a special guest later on.
Yeah, we have a. I am going to ask her right now if she's ready. She, like a minute ago, she was doing something with chords. She sounded a bit confused.
Anyway, if anyone has any questions, please let us know. Tweets, Facebook, Tumblr, whatever.
Or not even questions necessarily.
Also,
just suggestions or ideas. Everything is welcome.
And also, like throughout the whole Accio Books, if you have any questions or like the people from the shop have more questions and you don't know how to answer them, just like contact us and we'll help you. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just we can announce. Everybody knows who's filming, right?
Yeah, everybody knows who's coming.
It's Hermione.
The real one.
The actual real one.
Yeah, the Harry Potter Alliance may have Harry Potter, but we have Hermione.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. No, I don't know if people followed Project for Awesome at all. But that's kind of like a thing where people make videos about charity. So we obviously made one about the Harry Potter Alliance. And Margot, who's about to join this live stream, played Hermione in that video. And she did such an awesome job at it. Like, she was great.
Yeah,
Margot
and she was
great.
She had the Pizza's There For Me song, and that was on the official Harry Potter Alliance as well, to sort of when...
Yeah, the songs about pizza.
Pizza song compilation album. I think.
Yeah, and Margot is actually also like a wonderful, like charitable person because she makes like music, and she releases it online, and she has made 2 or like 1 album and like a couple songs, and she has been giving like the proceeds she makes from it to different charities. For instance, one charity was for suicide prevention among youth, I think, and the other one was Lumos, which sounds familiar to any Harry Potter fan. That's J.K. Rowling's like the organization that she started to help orphans that are institutionalized. So Margot is just an awesome person.
Yeah, I bought her album about songs about food for Lumos before I even knew who she was.
Yeah, I did already know who she was at that point. Yeah, it's a great album if you want to.
Yeah, her music is awesome and she supports charity. So what more do you want?
Yeah, and like the other day I was hanging out with Margot and I had this song in my head and I was just singing it kind of to myself and then I realized that it was her song and it was so embarrassing.
So if there are no more questions, or do we need to discuss anything else? And I guess we're now, right?
I can't quite hear what you're saying.
If there are no questions left, or did we discuss everything we wanted to discuss?
I think so. Did we... Wait. I'm going to see if we can get some more people joining the live stream for funsies.
A question. question, but I got a suggestion.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't have a question, but I've got a suggestion.
Oh, cool. What is it?
Maybe if your chapter members are actual, they can not only put book boxes out in their local stores, maybe they can also take photos of it so that you can put it on your social media.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. If you have a book drive set up, or just if you're working on like decorating your box or whatever, send it to us because we would love to see it. That would be so exciting.
Yeah, that would be even more awesome. Just send all your pictures. Oh, and if you do a book drive, we will give you a certificate of um, participation and a small gift.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we should mention that. Yeah,
We
you
will
will
thank you
get.
if you join because that would be super awesome.
Yeah,
If you be
and
a
if you're
part
not
of
like,
Accio Books.
we will send it to your house. But if you don't want that, we will just send you a digital copy of your participant. What is it called? Certificate of participation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilda, can you check your Facebook?
Yeah. Oh, whoops! This is a big fail. I think I don't have like time to fix it right now, but I misspelled something on our website. Whoops.
Yeah.
You know,
And it was Jacoba who pointed it out, just saying. Jacoba saved us.
I think everything just froze, didn't it?
No?
How do you spell resources? With an S, of course. Oh man. Yeah, but you know, I have always been taught in school that any understandable language is good language. So I'm just going to say that in my own defense, I guess. But you are totally right, and I'm totally wrong. Okay. Margot is having some issues with her camera or like webcam.
Okay, keep talking. Let's play a game.
I'm going to ask if somebody else wants to join the live stream with talk.
I could
If anybody what were you gonna say, Roland?
well, I could show you how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But in the meantime, I'm going to put it on the lights because
Well, it's
getting
hard
dark.
to show on a webcam like this, but you can try.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I was actually in the elevator earlier today with someone holding a Rubik's Cube and he was trying to solve it and I was like, huh, I have friends in Nurse Criteria who can do this too.
I read the other day that the person who invented the Rubik's Cube took a month to solve it.
3 months. Or
But,
maybe
like,
even 6,
a
I don't
long
know.
time.
A long time, yeah. But that's not very surprising because it's if you don't know what to do, it's pretty hard to solve a cube. Because basically what you do is you need all these algorithms to be able to solve it properly, like quickly. You can solve it by luck, but it takes a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So basically, the method I use is I solve the cube layer by layer. So basically, you have the cube is 3 by 3 by 3, but you solve it from the bottom layer to second to the third, and then you can choose your bottom layer. So I choose to start with white, and then I work up to the second layer. So that's this layer and then this layer. And there are several methods. I don't know how to use the beginner method anymore. Usually that's the method people get taught because it's the easiest way, which requires the least amount of algorithms. Only to, if I'm correct, which is, I mean, I'm working on like 21 algorithms, and there are about 140, I think. So, so there's a lot of things to learn if you want to be fast. But if you just want to solve the cube, you can just what you first do is just solve the first cross. So now I solve these 4 edges, and then you solve the first 4 corners. Then you can solve the second layer edges. So if I solve the corners, I can, let's see. I just put in the first corner. If you really want to know how to solve this in the beginner's method, I could recommend Dan Brown's video on it. Like Dan Brown, the video blogger, and not Dan Brown, the writer.
Not the one from what's that book? The Da Vinci Code.
Inferno, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I haven't read.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
I love that we have somehow gone once again from Rubik's Cubes back to books. That was a great segue.
Yeah.
But how did? Wait, now it's like almost completely done. This is magic to me.
It just seems like it. It's not done. But I just solved the first layer. I solved the 4 corners, which is, I mean, it seems like magic, but if you know how to do it, it's quite easy.
I think I want one of those.
It's hard to explain right now because it would take me like half an hour to explain how to solve this properly.
Oh yeah.
So I would just, if you really want to know how to solve this, I would recommend just looking up Dan Brown's video, how to solve a Rubik's Cube, beginner's method or something like that.
I'm gonna watch that and buy one of those things. That's gonna be awesome.
I taught myself how to. Well, I got taught by Dan Brown how to solve the beginner's method in, I would say, 2 hours. So it's really not that hard. But
Let's pretend it is and say it's magic. So we're back with Harry Potter
well, yeah,
again.
It's magic. Yeah, of course.
It's
Because
totally magic.
I mean, Harry Potter is
Speaking of
real too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. How could you
Otherwise
even
we
doubt
wouldn't be
it?
here. Right?
But yeah, because books turn muggles into wizards, right? Okay, somebody is coming on now.
Get yourself and learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, and right after that, I'm going to learn how to spell the word resources.
No, that's
okay.
impossible. You need magic for that.
Yeah.
So we have 2 people coming on to the live stream right now. Or like, I think Margot still sounds a little bit confused as to how live streams work, but Tran just joined the call.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
I'm so important enough to be here.
What?
That's super important.
Very important. So if you could just like, I don't know, I already told people your name, but like, what was the thing we said again? Like your favorite book and your favorite fandom or something? Oh, and where you're from, like your country.
Yeah, and what you do in the HPA.
And you're on chapter staff.
I'm Tren. I already forgot all the questions. Books. I like books. There's a book that I think I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to remember questions.
I'm going to guess it's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. It's a good book. Also, I like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, by the way. Yeah. Fandoms? I am in the Harry Potter fandom, I guess. I am voting for Granger Lovegood 2016. I am not interested in any of the current candidates, except them. I'm in the U.S. right now, in Los Angeles. That's where I currently live.
California.
And
On chapter staff for the next couple days, and then I'm officially on campaigns. Well, I'm already on campaigns too, but so I'm on two different departments. But yeah.
That's awesome. And what's cool about Tren is that they are learning Dutch. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm not going to have you say. You don't have to say any words, but I just wanted to let people know.
You've destroyed the secret. It was going to be a secret until we
Oh, sorry.
I've been really careful about not saying it on social media.
You have?
I have. I haven't been posting about it on social media. I would post about it like nonstop, but
not that many people know now.
Secrets? I have been practicing my Dutch while watching this. Sorry.
Yay, Margot is here.
Tren will also maybe join our Equating Library event, right?
Yes, I am moving to the UK later this year, so I'll be much closer. It's a lot cheaper to go there from the UK than it is from Los Angeles.
Yeah, it is. Yes. So, Margot, are you... Hey!
Can you hear me? Is everything working?
I can hear you, but a little bit quietly.
Okay,
very soft.
What about now?
Much better!
Hey!
We have already been talking about you, so we basically introduced you for you. But if you want to, you can still tell people your name, where you're from, what fandoms you're in, and what your favorite book is.
Okay, my name is Margot. I am from Belgium. I am in all the fandoms, mostly Harry Potter and Doctor Who, I think. And my favorite, what book?
Yes. Oops. Yep.
Harry Potter, obviously, but also I really like Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. That's a ridiculously amazing book. Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, so Margot is here to be awesome in the first place, but also to sing some music. So if you want to, you can take it away right away.
Should I tweet the link one more time so that everybody?
Oh yeah.
I can force all of my friends to watch my face.
Fans.
Yeah, all two of them. Okay, hold on.
There is actually a Margot fan club, and I am the president of it. So let me know if anybody wants to join.
I'm in it already.
Oh, see, you already have 2 members of it.
Amazing.
Yeah, right. I'm going to make a Tumblr. Unless you find that weird. In that case, I won't.
I find that absolutely amazing.
Okay.
So you have my blessing to do that.
I seriously might.
I really want you to. So. Okay. About technology. Wait, no, I did something wrong. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm the worst.
Wait, we'll also tweet about you from our Twitter.
What? Can I find the YouTube link somewhere in this thing, or do I have to?
I can send it to you.
Because I just invited a bunch of people to just come join the hangout, and that wasn't supposed to happen.
They would be more than
I
welcome.
send you the link on Facebook.
You are an actual angel. Okay, great.
Actual angel Lisbeth.
Let's try this again. Nope, that's wrong. Right. Is everything like is my audio clear and stuff?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Perfect. Are you gonna play with your keyboard or something? Or
Yeah, I have my piano here.
Awesome. Ooh, cool.
Okay. If it sounds awful, as in like audio quality, let me know, because then I have to like change some things, but because I can't hear myself, so I don't know what it sounds like for you guys. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with pizza because that's the only quality thing I've ever written. So okay. Dumbledore died, the doctor lied, your favorite TV show got cancelled. You don't know in which house you belong, can't sing along to Hank Green's Quark song. Nobody understands your fandom references, they don't know how cool you are. You wanna make out with fictional characters and not that creepy guy at the bar. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. There'll never be another Harry Potter book. Your favorite scene was cut out of the movie. You keep seeing spoilers everywhere you look. Can't get over the death of Lupin and Sirius and Tonks and Dobby and Fred and basically every single Game of Thrones character you've ever loved. When your favorite actor regenerates and your brother makes fun of your crying face. When Sherlock jumped, he survived, but you and your emotions completely died. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. People get lonely, people get sad. You're not alone. Just eat a slice of pizza, watch a star kid show. That'll get you right back in the zone. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. Ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you. If you're ever feeling blue, pizza's there for you.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yay! Did that sound okay? Was it too loud?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Was it good? Okay, good. Great. Yay! Okay.
That was awesome. Also, in the meantime, we had a new person join the live stream. Jacoba, if you want to introduce yourself, that would be awesome.
Jacoba? I think she's having problems with her mic.
Ah, okay. That's unfortunate, but
She can hear us.
she can hear us. Perfect. Okay, so, that was an amazing song, Margot. I've heard you play it a couple times. And
I played a lot.
It's so great. And one time that sticks out mostly is at our Tri-State event, which we did with 5 Miles of Awesome and HPA Germany. Like, that was so cool. And it was like at like a venue that we rented, so there were like the bar guy was not one of our group. So he was kind of looking around. He had been looking around the whole evening being like, what is happening in this room? And then that lyric came from, I want to make out with fictional characters and not the creepy guy at the bar. And it was just too real at that moment. It was too accurate.
I was very tempted to just look him straight in the eye, but then I thought I probably shouldn't do that. So I just kind of looked at my keyboard and just laughed to myself.
Because, like, I knew that line was coming up, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so did I. Like, right before I started singing, because that's my favorite lyric I've ever written, period. So before I started singing, I was just looking at him and thinking, ha! That's going to be fun in a minute. So, yeah, that was good.
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
That was so much fun.
Also,
So, should I sing another song, or do you guys want to talk for a little bit?
no, we've basically covered all the information that we wanted to share with people. So now it's the awesome part of the program, which is you. So you can do whatever you want. Also, what I love is that we have like awesome music, and then while listening to that, you can also watch somebody solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yep.
That's
what I've been looking at like the entire time. It's the Rubik's Cube. Yep.
So great. So great. So if you want to sing another song, take it away. Like that would be awesome.
I think I also wrote this very emotional song about Remus Lupin going through an identity crisis because he's a werewolf, and he doesn't he's not sure am I a monster? Am I not a monster? So I wrote a very emotional song with that. Not really emotional. It's it's called Monster, a werewolf song. Very original title there. Okay. I need to make sure I don't. I'm not a monster. I'm afraid of all the messes I know I will create. Am I a monster? I'm afraid of all the people whose joyful hearts I'll break. I know I can't help it. I have no control over the moon and its fickle grip on my heart and on my soul. Oh, I can't help it. I can't break this evil curse. I won't allow myself to dream, 'cause dreams, they always burst. I'm not a monster. I'm afraid of all the messes I know I will create. Am I a monster? I'm afraid of all the people whose joyful hearts I'll break. Everybody who's seen me in my true form has been changed. Oh, they're so far gone. How could I twist their fate to be as cruel as mine? Why did this beast in me make my conscience blind? Oh, can I help it? Can I break this evil curse? I know that dreams do not come true, but I will dream for better or worse. I'm not a monster. I'm afraid of all the messes I know I will create. Am I a monster? I'm afraid of all the people whose joyful hearts I'll break. I'm broken. How can I live a life this way? I'm shattered. No, I don't see no way. I'm broken. How can I live a life this way? I'm shattered. No, I don't see no way. I'm not a monster. I'm afraid of all the messes I know I will create. Am I a monster? I'm afraid of all the people whose joyful hearts I'll break. Yay!
Oh, that's cool. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
I uploaded on Halloween because Halloween monsters.
Yeah. Very well timed.
I remember when I was writing this, my dad was sitting at a dinner table, and he said, "Wow, Margaret, that's a really nice song. I'm really glad you're finally, writing nice songs about, like so nice." And I said, "Oh, thanks, it's about a werewolf." And it was a bit upset.
Do people tell you that you should write songs about not weird things?
All the time, yeah. So, so do you also write love songs? And then I say, yeah, I wrote this song called OTP. No, I mean just like a normal love song. And
you're just great.
Yeah, they
I wrote
don't
this
get
song
it.
called OTP.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because sometimes I do try to write normal songs, but then like metaphors about, because this was supposed to be a normal song, but then I just thought, or I could write about Lupin, and then this happened. So I just can't do it.
Yeah. I once tried to write a song one time in my life. It was very weird. I don't even remember what it was about. I also wrote lyrics to about the Vampire Slayer to Taylor Swift "Shake It Off." Players gonna slay.
Amazing.
Did that. Not embarrassed about it. Totally very embarrassed about it.
It was amazing.
So, this is do you take requests for songs?
I've never gotten a request, but if somebody has a request, I would love to hear it because, yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
I have a request, which is my favorite song of yours, and I don't know what it's called, which makes me a very terrible president of the fan club. But it's the one about Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase.
Oh, after all this time?
Yes, that's what it's called.
That one. You like that one? I can play that. I was really worried you would say one that, because there are some songs that I've written and I just don't remember the lyrics or the chords. I was just hoping, I hope this is not going to be embarrassing for me. No, but I do remember that one. So I can play it if you want to.
You could follow Darren Chris. He never remembers his lyrics either.
True. Yep. If he can get away with it, I should be able to get away with it. No, but I wrote that song after all this time when I was on my way back from LeakyCon last summer, and it was 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and I was on the plane, and I just got really emotional about Harry Potter. You know how that goes sometimes. So then I wrote this. So, yeah, so the most emotional songs are best to be written on planes at 3 in the morning, apparently. Okay, I hope I will remember the lyrics, otherwise I'll just follow Darren Chris. Harry's no longer the boy on the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. I never stopped believing in his magic so sublime. Harry's been by my side after all this time. I was 7 years old, I stole my brother's big book. I read about a school of magic and I was immediately hooked. He never found out I read his books late at night until I started yelling spells at him when we had a fight. Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. I never stopped believing in his magic so sublime. Harry's been by my side after all this time. I was 12 years old and I wasn't the cool kid. I didn't like what the others liked, I just couldn't do it. Mr. Potter was my sweet escape. Just told myself being popular is not as cool as reading about house elves. Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. I never stopped believing in his magic so sublime. Harry's been my by my side after all this time. I was 17 years old, the last movie came out. I could only eat pizza to keep me from crying out loud. My heart was broken, my mind was scared. I didn't want this to end, I just wasn't prepared. Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. I never stopped believing in his magic, so sublime. Harry's been by my side after all this time. I'm 20 years old and Harry's still with me. Whenever I feel lost, I just pick up a book and read. I know the magic will never leave me, it's way too strong. Harry lives on in all of us, he'll never be gone. Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. I never stopped believing in his magic so sublime. Harry's been by my side. Harry's no longer the boy under the staircase. I grew up as well, but I did it my own way. Yay!
That
I
was
was
awesome.
this close to forgetting the lyrics. Very close call.
That is my favorite song.
Thank you.
That is awesome. I mean, all of your songs are awesome, but you know.
Thank you. I really like playing that song. Makes me feel happy inside.
Okay.
I could listen to you like whole evening.
Yes. You should make
Thank
like
you.
a CD that lasts like 6 hours. That would be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Just make it
I'll
an
put
hour
out the
YouTube
greatest
version.
hits album
Campaign for
already.
it.
Yeah, I'll just make a playlist on YouTube, and then you can just loop it and give me all the views.
Or ever. I would love to do that. I think though, for tonight, I think it would be awesome if you could play one more song and then we could wrap it up, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Awesome.
Let's see. There's some. Oh, I wrote a song about loving myself. Can I play that?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all about
Very
that.
important.
I wrote it for Valentine's Day because I think it's important to love yourself.
Yes, I think so.
I just went ahead and spent 2 hours writing about my best qualities. So, yep. It's called
Perfect.
Love Song to Myself. Again, very original title. I'm very good at that. Okay. I like the songs I sing, I like the smiles I bring to my mother's face on a rainy day. I love it when I smile, I've loved it for a while, so I'm not keeping quiet anymore. What have I been waiting for? Surely my friends, I love my family, but most importantly, I love me. I'm singing and shouting and letting it all out. I'm loving myself more every day. I'm different than the rest, my jokes are the best. I don't need nobody else, singing a love song to myself. Oh, oh, oh. I am pretty smart, I like, I'm passionate about things I like. Oh, oh, oh. I've got unpredictably wonderful hair. When I like somebody, I truly care. The cupcakes that I bake are the best things you can taste. Sure, I love my friends, I love my family, but most importantly, I love me. I'm singing and shouting and letting it all out. I'm loving myself more every day. I am different than the rest, my jokes are the best. I don't need nobody else, singing love song to myself. Oh, oh, oh. Sure, I love my friends, I love my family, but most importantly, I love me. I'm singing and shouting and letting it all out. I'm loving myself more every day. I am different than the rest. My jokes are the best. I need nobody else singing love song to myself. Ta-da!
Wait, you didn't hear what I just said, did you?
No.
Like, I think we were all clapping, but we were all muted.
Oh. I saw the clapping hand gestures. So.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. Perfect. So. Yeah, that's also a way of clapping. So Margot, thank you so much for singing.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks Roland for your amazing sharing your amazing Rubik's Cube skills with us. That was really cool, and thanks just all of you for being here, and everybody who's watching for watching. And we hope that it's gonna be an awesome Accio Books this year, and that you are all going to host your own book drive things and stuff. And we if you have questions or anything, you can always email us at contact@dutchandbelgianhpa.org. All of our contact information is also in the book drive kit and on our website. And I think that's everything for tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Wow, Accio Books. Jacoba shows us. Hey! Jacoba is on.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Accio Books. Perfect. So I think then we can wrap it up for today. Yeah. And maybe we'll do another one of these sometime. Because this was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was. I hope everyone had a good time.
I did.
It was great.
Awesome. Okay. Then goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.